Guys, we're on a little bit of a real estate kick right now. A couple weeks ago, we watched the most insane house tour ever with the legend, Niall Niami.
You didn't forget many things, Niall.
Okay, here's the theater.
And today, we're gonna watch something that I saw Charlie, Moist Critical, watch on his stream. And I thought, this is a perfect sequel to the most insane house tour ever. This video is called The World's Most Expensive Hotel Room, $100K a night. And what's special about this one in particular is that most real estate tour videos on YouTube make you go, oh my God, look at that sick house. Look at those white ass walls, dude, those sharp ass corners. Look at that big ass shower. Look at that blue ass pool. But this one is different because it makes you go, wow, this looks like shit. 100K a night and it's a dump. It's an absolute dump. It's a dumpasaurus. So let's check it out.
This is a hotel room. And not just any hotel room, but rather the most expensive hotel room on the planet at a cost of $100,000 per night.
Right away, I love this guy. I love him right away. What's his name? Doug. Doug. I love Doug. Why are you, is this a TED Talk? Why are you talking like that? Why are you dressed like a summer camp counselor? I love it. He went, this is a hotel room, but not just any hotel room, but rather the most expensive hotel room in the world. I am standing in the pool, wearing khaki shorts, but not just any khaki shorts, but rather khaki shorts that are wet up to my mid-thigh for some reason. Already getting a weird vibe though from the pillars and the pool situation here. Kind of weird, I don't like it. Already getting weird vibes.
You could buy a nice house in Phoenix, or you could stay here for a week. It's located here in the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, and
see, okay, sorry to stop it again, but this is why I feel fine doing this, all right? I have a little beef with the Palms. I have a little beef. This will be a little bit of a story time here. So, Noelle and I did a show at Palms in Vegas. We got booked for a show there, and we pull up, and first of all, we're on every single screen in the casino. I mean, there's TVs everywhere, and our faces are plastered on every single TV in the fucking place. So we're walking around like big dicks, like, see that handsome gentleman? That's me. And then we do the show at this big, beautiful, brand new theater. It was incredible. And afterwards, I felt like a king because I was like, I won Vegas, finally. You know, every time you leave Vegas, you're hungover, you're moneyless. You're just sad. You're like, oh, why did I do that? You're just regretful and everything. You lose every single time. Vegas wins, you know? But this time, we won. We got paid a fat check to do a show, and we were leaving Vegas up. So I said, let's celebrate. Let's go up to the Sky Bar or whatever on the top floor, and let's drink a little bit. Let's celebrate. Someone was like, you want a bottle? Someone that worked there, I was like, yeah, let's do a bottle. Sure. We get up there. They bring out this big-ass bottle of Tito's, and it's an off night, so not a lot of people there. So it was like, kind of lame. We just drank a little bit, and then I said, okay, cool. Time to go to bed, right? Still up, drank a little bit, feeling good, time to hit the sack. And as I'm leaving, one of the guys goes, slaps the bill on my chest, and I look at the bill, and it was like thousands of dollars. And first of all, I thought it would be fucking comped. I just performed like 10 floors below this fucking bar. I was on stage. I was the guy on stage. What are you talking about? It's Vegas. You're not gonna just put one bottle on the fucking house for the performer? I couldn't believe it. And it was like basically the entire check that I made, I spent that night in the same place. And so I left Vegas down badly. And I felt like ass, and Vegas won again. So Palms and we're beefing now. We're beefing. It was a great show. Thank you for having us, but we're beefing. So that being said, that's why I feel fine trashing this hotel room. So let's do it.
But as I stand here in this entryway, you're probably thinking, it looks kind of dull. Until you look over there, and then you see some sharks.
I'm sorry, what's good? I know you probably think this looks rather dull, but turn to the side and you see some sharks. Some fake sharks. This looks like something you'd see at a child's science museum, does it not? What is this? What is this? Also, sharks are scary. I don't want to walk into the hotel room, you know, after a long day gambling, just to see some fucking sharks. It scare the shit out of me. Get those predators out of here.
And turn to your left, and then you see a medicine cabinet, which seems oddly placed until you discover that it too is a piece of art from Damien Hirst. This one is called Vegas.
That is art? I'm sorry, what is this? The most expensive CVS on the planet? Why would I want to look at this? This is art? This looks like the guy just went down to the fucking Walgreens on the Strip and just stole a display case and brought it up here. This gives me the worst feeling. You know when the state of mind you're in when you're even in this aisle looking for these drugs? You're sick. That's what it makes me feel like right now. Like I got a cold. And even if you did, you can't use any of it because it's an art piece. You probably can't bust it open and get some Metamucil if you need it. I hate it. This looks like ass. I gotta be honest. This sucks.
And the Damien Hirst theme continues throughout the room, specifically with butterflies and medicine or pills. Keep that in your mind as I'm showing you around because there are a lot of rather interesting Easter eggs related to those items. And there's more art worth noting right off the bat. For instance, above the bar, you have these marlins in these glass cases, which is a really cool look you can see from a lot of different parts of the room.
Oh my God, this is just the roof of every nice seafood restaurant. That's what it looks like right there. For $100K a night, these should be real fish tanks and those should be real marlins trapped inside. That if you wanted to, you could shatter the glass and the fucking thing falls and you wrestle it to death and then you scale it and eat it. For $100K a night, you should be able to do that.
Although my personal favorite art piece is next to the dining room table. It's this wall of pills called money. You can see there's just pills and more pills.
Oh man, this is a tough room to stay in for a recovering drug addict.
And it's a rather striking look, but it's one that I find rather amusing and interesting and certainly worth checking out. But let's go back to the bar. And yes, this hotel room has a bar. And I can tell you right now,
Bars!
Your hotel room doesn't. But take a look at the top of this bar. It's medical waste. These aren't used medical supplies, to be clear, but you do have these medical gloves and pill wrappers.
What the fuck is this? Why would I want to look at like a used syringe while I'm at the bar taking shots? Taking shots. It kind of works, honestly. No, but seriously, I hate this. Dude, looking at garbage, it gives you a bad feeling in general, but medical waste is a special bad feeling. Because it's just like, you don't know. That rubber glove right there, you don't know where that's been. Could have just been in someone's butt. You don't know. And I don't want to think about butt gloves when I'm having fun and drinking with my friends. For $100,000 a night, this bar should be it should be self-cleaning. It should be the complete opposite of trash. If I stood up and took a shit on the bar, it should just clean itself up. You know, poop sterilized. I realize it's supposed to be like an art piece, a statement about something, but I don't give a fuck. I'm paying $100K. I want to have my balls fondled at the bar.
And tubes all throughout the top of this bar. There's even a syringe or two in here. The people at the Palms told me it's a rather controversial piece, but I think it certainly looks interesting and more exciting than just your standard bar.
Bar! I love the way he says that. Just your standard bar!
You would mistake this for your standard bar because it has 13 seats in a hotel room. And as you can see, each of the seats has a little pill on the back, again continuing the theme.
These are just IKEA bar seats that they painted a pill on the back of. This is a joke.
The more interesting view is in here because you have the world's longest couch. Now, I don't know if this is actually the world's longest couch, but it's gotta be in the running. It kind of snakes all the way around the room, clearly custom designed for it. I counted, and you could get 30 people on here comfortably with enough room to kind of move around. You could probably get 60 people on here if you cram them all together. Not too often you see a 60-person couch.
Imagine having a 60-person party and every person is sitting on this couch, just thigh to thigh, looking straight ahead. Oh man, as a fan of personal space, that sounds like my hell.
But that's the situation in the empathy suite. So what do all these people do when they're sitting on their giant couch? Well, the answer is they can watch TV if they want to, of course. You can see there's a TV here facing like maybe a third of the couch.
What is that? Fucking 40-inch TV? That's a joke! 100K a night? There should be, the whole fucking wall should be a TV. There should be holograms of fucking Britney Spears, you know, and Celine Dion. in your room where you can watch live performances. You don't have to actually go to the fucking theater. You can just watch them in your room. That's what the entertainment should be.
This is just a half bath. There's not even a shower or a tub in here. This is just a bathroom with a toilet and a bench, which is just insane.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This is insane. A bench? A bench? That's fucked up, dude. No, but it really is. I mean, it's kind of weird, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's for fucking. Maybe it's a fuck bench. There you go. Maybe it's a fuck bench. That's actually kind of cool. And here in the half bath, we have a fuck bench for fucking.
And as you can see, there are pills all over the wallpaper too. Again, kind of in keeping with the theme.
What the fuck? This gets worse and worse. Although, actually, this would be kind of tight. Maybe it's like Willy Wonka, you know? You go up and you lick whichever one you want, and then you get high for a while. It's kind of cool.
By the way, the toilet in here is one of these Japanese-style high-tech toilets. You can walk up to it, it will sense your presence and automatically open, and you have a whole litany of different controls and features you can use, going well beyond just flush.
What? What does pulsate do? This thing probably gives a mean prostate massage. I'm coming around, honestly. I'm coming around on the price. You know, between the fuck bench and the Android toilet, I'm coming around.
Which is all that my toilet can do. But who has time for pool or foosball or bathrooms, really, when you have this balcony? Come out from the bar and from the living areas, open the door, and you can see this is the coolest balcony I have ever seen.
How many balconies have you seen? Like 3? This is definitely up there with the worst balconies I've ever seen in my entire life. What is this? This looks like, I'm sorry, does this not give you like children's hospital vibes? The pale blue tile with the butterflies and the weird polka dots on the thing? I feel like I'm at a fucking hospital.
The coolest balcony you have ever seen, the coolest balcony anyone has ever seen. One major reason for that, of course, is the pool, which actually hangs out over the hotel facing toward the Vegas Strip and all of the other casinos and the bright lights. You're literally swimming kind of suspended above everything out.
I'm sorry, it's also shaped like a dick, which is actually kind of cool and kind of funny, honestly.
The bathroom is quite large, as you can tell, but that's not the most opulent part of the bathroom. Keep going through the shower and the tub and the sink and all that, and you get to the massage room. You have in this bathroom a built-in room just for massaging. And you
I'm sorry, but with the whiteboard, and this looks like a doctor's office. Does it not? I shouldn't have used the prostate joke before, because it would have worked way better now, you know? What do you mean massage room? You mean a prostate massage? Ah! I get it, man. This is some like weird, it's supposed to have hospital vibes, I guess, but it's just like, why would you do that? Why would any designer be like, listen, I know all the other hotel rooms in Vegas kind of feel the same, so we're gonna experiment with this one. And you know that feeling that you get when you're at the hospital, right? You know, those feelings, it's like death and illness and uncertainty. What if we combine that with the awful feeling that you get when you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars playing blackjack because you're a degenerate gambler? Huh? What do you say? Because that's another thing. He said at the beginning, you can get this room if you have $1 million line of credit with Palms. So this is the room that they give the whales. I would never come to this casino.
Instead, I'm talking about this door, because you go in here and you have the salt room. Ah, yes, the salt room. What's the matter? You don't have one?
No, I don't.
Before you enter this room, you turn this little switch on the outside to turn on the salt. Then you come in here and apparently salt particles start to fill the room and you sit back and relax, and it's supposed to help with your allergies or your aura
or make your hangover way worse? Why would you want this in Vegas? How about an IV room? Huh, doc? This is a fucking hospital, isn't it? How about an IV room? Something actually useful.
Or just making you feel more relaxed. Do you want to know the difference between rich people and wealthy people? Rich people have...
Neither of them would stay in this room.
Wealthy people have a salt room. And by the way, one thing I love about the salt room, in addition to the fact that it merely exists, is little designs on the walls. If you look closely...
All right, guys, listen, there's a lot of goofy real estate tours on YouTube, but this one I think might actually be the worst, honestly. And Palms, if you're watching this, We're still beefing. This doesn't make us even because I made fun of you. We're still beefing. And the way you can make it up to me is by potentially comping a stay for me and my girlfriend in the near future. Just please not in this room. I'll be waiting for your email. Ball's in your court, Palms.